Okay, this question one, they've started you off with something that is just straight down the line, applying the Euler formula and this other formula to get some approximate differential equation solutions. So what they're doing here is they're giving you an x and a y value to start from. So our x naught is given as 1 and y naught is 4. And I've got my f of x formula, and I've got my Euler formula, and I've just got to use h is 0.2, so that's one step from 1 to 1.2, so my x1 is going to be 1.2, and I've got to use this formula to work out what y1 is. Okay, so let's write this out properly. Okay, so I've extracted the key information from the question here, and the formula I'm going to be using is here. Okay, so my y1 is going to be my previous y, so that's y naught, plus h, which is 0.2, times f of my previous x and my previous y, so this is the 1 and the 4. So I just substitute into that, so y naught is my 4, h is my 0.2, and then I need to use the f of x, y formula, okay, with x is 1 and y is 4, so this is times 1 plus 2 root 4 over x plus 1, which is 1 plus 1. So I'm going to get 4, and you can just type all of this into your calculator. 4 plus 0.2 times 1 plus 2 root 4 is 2 times root 4 is 2 times 2, which is 4, so that's 5 over 2. Okay, and this gives an answer, if you put it on your calculator, of 4.5, and we're up and running on this paper with some really quite easy marks. Okay, so back to the question, let's look at part B. Okay, so in part B, we have got this. This is called the midpoint Euler formula, and we're following on from part A. So this one here, this is going to be y2, this is going to be y0, and these are the ones in between, so this is x1 and y1. So, here's the formula as given in the question. So I'm going to be using it to work out y2. So this must be y0 plus 2h, and these ones here with the r on must be x1 and y1. So I just need to pick out the correct values. So y0 is the value 4, plus 2 times 8, which is still 0.2. Doing a double-sized jump, that's what the 2's for, times f of, okay, I don't really need a time symbol, to x1 and y1. So x1 is x1 is 1.2, and y1 is 4.5. Okay, and my f of x is still this formula here, so I'm going to do 4 plus 0.4 times subbing 1.2 and 4.5 into that formula. So this equals 4 plus 0.4 times 1.2 plus 2 root 4.5 divided by 1.2 plus 1, which you can just lob into your calculator to get the correct answer, like that, and your calculator gives you this answer here. Now the question said very clearly that we have to give our answer to 3 decimal places. So this is where you will lose a mark if you give anything that isn't rounded absolutely correctly. So we've got 4.98957. By all means write that down first. But when we round it to 3 decimal places, we are going to get the 5 will take this up to the next one, so it's 4.990. Not just 4.99, we need to give our answer as 4.990 to 3dp, and that 0 needs to be there, otherwise you haven't given your answer to 3 decimal places. So we've done everything we need to, we just need to double underline a final answer of each part, and we're done.